everyone, it's Marci Sauter, the Rusty Blonde. Welcome back to my channel today. Today is the 15th and that means we are going to budget. I'm super excited. It's been a while since I've done one of these videos, but just so you know, I have been living faithfully to my cash budget wallet system, whatever you want to call this guy. It's my favorite, it's my baby, I freaking love it. Lots of videos on this. A few videos on budgeting, but we're gonna go ahead and jump right into this so that you can see kind of how I organize it, how I keep track of the bills we pay, how much money we pull out from the ATM every couple weeks, and all of that fun stuff. So if you want to budget along, go ahead and do that. If not, just come along for the ride. Okay, you guys, so this is my budget binder. For those of you who have watched some videos, it probably looks familiar. For those of you who have not, I'm glad you are joining us today. I use the Happy Planner method. I create my own calendar, and this is a 2-page calendar that I kind of lay out all of my bills. So the first step is filling in the date for the month, which we are in September. I did not fill this in the first half of the month. It's been a crazy couple weeks, but here we are on the 15th. We got my husband's paycheck came through and the child tax credit payment came through as well. And so I'm gonna start by plugging in all of the bills that will be paid between the 15th and the 30th, and we'll go from there. And then we will also do my cash envelope stuffing. So in the meantime, let's fill in these bills. So I know I have a cheat sheet up here, but I know, let's see, we're gonna start just from the top of my list. So on the 20th, I hope that you guys can see around my hand, but we have my husband's gym membership, and that's just $10. And then on the 30th, I have lots of bills due on the 30th. The first one is Netflix, and that is, we pay $20 a month for that. Then we have our dish payment, which is $101. Then insurance, which this is all of our insurance combined. It's about $230 a month. And then continuing on the 30th, we have John Hancock, which is our life insurance policy. We pay $62 a month for that. Our Haggerty insurance, which is, my husband has a Chevelle. So this is the insurance for the Chevelle and his hunting truck, which is $43 a month. Next is my Shopify, which comes out, I think it's on the 25th, so I'll put it here on the 27th. The Shopify, that is my t-shirt business website, which is on the down low right now. So I'm only paying $9 a month to keep it live, but nobody can place orders right now. And I'm kind of waiting basically for me to get some stability with having a job at Starbucks, doing my YouTube, and then bringing that in along at a later time. It might even be after Christmas. I don't even know at this point. I feel like my life has been crazy, and then it got even crazier, and now here we are. So Shopify on the 9th. Then I have my Apple storage that comes out on the 19th. So I'll just put it on the 17th, which I pay $11 a month for that. And then what am I missing? My Verizon bill. Verizon, which we pay $100 a month for that. So those are all of the bills that will be coming out for this paycheck. The next thing I do is I have all of my little sheets here, which I am only working with the bill pay checklist for my second paycheck. Wait. Yes, I do the see, it's been a while since I've done this on camera. But yes, so this is the 15th I count as my first paycheck. Where's my first paycheck? So the 15th is my first paycheck, not mine, my husband's, and then the second paycheck is on the 30th of the month. So then using my bill pay checklist, I fill out all of the bills, the amount that's due, and the due date, and then I'll check it off once it gets paid. Okay, EOS on the 20th. Netflix 20 on the 30th. I have Verizon. Okay, so now that we have all of the bills listed, the next thing you'll want to do is put your checking account balance here, and then the paycheck amount here. You can put the projected amount of each of your paychecks and then the actual here, which we choose to keep that private. And then you're going to minus the total bills due, which I've already added mine, so I know that this paycheck we're paying $586 in bills. Nothing is going to our sinking funds this paycheck. I'm just going to do an arrow like that. The ATM withdrawal, I don't know about you guys, but my expenses have gone up in the last few months. We have switched some of the things we eat to organic and healthier choices, which ultimately cost more money, but it's worth it to me. So anyways, I have had to up this. I think it was 500, and then it went to like 580, and then 6, and now we're at basically $720. And that seems like a lot, but I've had a few things come up on top of the food. I found out that my dog has to be on a monthly prescription that costs $60 a month, so that's where some of that comes from as well. The other thing that's gone up for us is gas. Since I started at Starbucks, our gas bill has gone up. So now we budget $150 a paycheck instead of, I think it was $60 or something like that. But that's gone up as well. And then I always keep a little cushion of like $200 in our checking account for the unexpected, whether it's going to the doctor or prescriptions you forgot, or, you know, just those, taking a dog to the vet, or, you know, your truck needing a wash at the last minute, anything like that. That's what I do. So I just like this little cushion here for my family. 200 seems to be a good number and all of that. So basically you'll take your balance, you'll add it to your paycheck, or you'll add that to your paycheck, and then you'll minus your bills, minus your sinking funds, minus your ATM withdrawal, minus your gas allowance, and minus your little cushion if you keep one, and then you'll get your grand total here. Okay? So moving on, that is what this looks like. And these are available in my Etsy shop. I have all these little bundle packets. But, and then behind it, I keep these expense trackers. And I just basically, I would do the same thing. It's very repetitive, but it works for me and I really like it. So the first thing I would do is in my expense tracker, I would put the date and I would list all of our bills here, and then basically so I know what my ending balance is and what I have to work with. Moving on, now we are going to budget. I went to the ATM today. I pulled, where's my list? Let me find my list really quick. This is the new list. As of September, this is what's gone on. So for commissions, this is the amount of money we pay our kids for the work that they've been hired to do at home on a weekly basis, on a daily basis, actually. So $80 to them. Our food budget, we were doing $400 a month. I've been going over the last couple months. So I'm gonna start with an extra $100, so I'll have $5. And I actually think it's an extra $50. So I don't know if this is gonna work, but this is what we're gonna try for this month. So $250 for 2 weeks for food, and then $50 goes into the Costco Sam's Club category. Then I have household items is $20. Animal care, this doubled. We were putting $40 every 2 weeks. Now we have to put $80 to cover the expenses for my dog's medication. And then the clothing budget, same thing. I upped that a little bit because I found that I was using my debit card for, I kind of figured out like how often I need to shop for my kids, and they're getting bigger. The things, they are both in adult sizes now. And so all of you mothers out there know that once they get out of that child size, it is a lot more money. So I upped that just a little bit. My personal care and beauty fund, I was cutting my son's hair and my daughter's, but with me having a job now, they like going to the salon. So we found this little place right up the road, and she did an amazing job on both of them. My kids both loved it. So that is budgeted in there, along with, I now get eyelashes because I start work at 4 in the morning. So that just helps me. That was another compromise my husband and I made, was because I can no longer have my nails done. I know, my nails, it's so sad, you guys, but working at Starbucks, it's a great company, but you work with your hands all day long, in and out of food and coffee and all of that. So they don't allow any jewelry. You're allowed to wear one wedding band, but I can't even wear any of my jewelry or watch or anything. So all of that's gone. So now I just get my eyelashes done instead of doing my nails and pedicures and things like that. So that's been fun. I like that compromise. But then we have gifts. This budget stayed the same. Ian's fund, my fund, and family fund, it all stayed the same at $20. So, but that brings the total to $720 a paycheck. Now, let me make sure I'm doing my math right. But 720 minus 60. We overspent in family. So this week, I've already spent that. And then the other thing I already did is we have a couple things coming up. My husband and son got drawn for deer, so they needed some clothing and stuff for that. And so in the meantime, while they are doing that, my daughter and I and mommy are gonna go to California. So I've picked up a few things for us for that trip as well. So I went to the ATM and I pulled my $640, and this is what we will be budgeting today. So let's do this. I just did this, you guys. It's like my favorite. I freaking love this. Okay, we're gonna go to my groceries. Now, I have to tell you what happened last week. So we had just drained our emergency fund a couple weeks ago because our cars needed maintenance. I have an awesome truck that I only drive on weekends. And then I have it's a love-hate relationship that I have with my van. Yes, I drive a minivan and it's very old, but it's been amazing, and I'm super grateful to have had it and all of that. But anyways, it's been in and out of the shop. The check engine light keeps coming on, and it's already been back there twice, and they found 2 different hoses with leaks in it. Well, now it's back there again because the check engine light came on again. Well, on top of that, so we had drained our emergency fund. Well, last week I had to pull, I think, $360 between all of my envelopes to help pay for more crap that happened. So I was borrowing money from my envelopes, you guys, and then guess what? Our water heater decided to die. Yep, our water heater died. So there was an unexpected expense of what, $730, I think. So you guys, it had almost been 1 year. I had just said this in my video. It has almost been 1 year since we have used the credit card. In fact, I don't even have access to one. I don't have one to my name. My husband does keep one because he has one for work, and then one he just keeps in his wallet because I have all of this money here, but he does not. He just keeps whatever his money is in his wallet for himself. So he has that card. Well, we did not have the money. We hadn't been paid last week, and so he had to go get a water heater and put it on the credit card. That was very sad, but I was grateful that we had the card to do it because we needed the water heater right then and there. It will be paid off by the end of the month, so that too I am also grateful for, but that is what happened. So I had to borrow a bunch of money from the envelopes. I had to get more money this paycheck to put back into the envelopes, which I've already gone through and put it all back. But all of this, I had borrowed 40, 90, my beauty fund was gone, clothing was already gone. I had to borrow 80 from commission, the gifts, it was crazy, you guys, so much. But anyways, with all of that being said, here we are. I've already spent the clothing budget. So now we're gonna take this $640 and we're gonna budget it into my envelopes. So first things first is my kids' commission. They get paid $80. I no longer keep this in my wallet because I don't need to. They decided that they like to budget every few months and get way more money than budgeting every week. So I no longer keep that in my wallet. So I'm just gonna set that aside up there. Next is our grocery in Costco, which is $300. I pulled 3 $100 bills, which I'm going to Costco tomorrow. I'm really excited. It's been like forever. So I'm just gonna fill that in here. It is 9:15. We're going to deposit 300, and there is our food budget for the next, well, till the 30th. Next, we have household. Household gets $40, I believe. Just kidding, it's 20. So I'm gonna put that here. I hope you can see over my hand. Plus 20. So I have a total of 60 in here now, which is nice. I'm pretty good at draining my envelopes, other than like pets and birthdays and the beauty one. Okay, this should have 90. Yes. Okay, so my pets, it now gets double what it used to. So I'm adding 80 to this. So 90 plus 80, it's gonna have 20, 40, 60. That seems so much for a pet envelope, but gotta have it. He needs medication and he's not an old guy. He's our young little buster. So here we go. As long as it helps him, we're okay doing it. So deposit, we added 80. So we have 170. And this is for everything. It's for food, the groomers, everything. So then my beauty fund, I believe this is 80, yes. So 915 deposit. We're gonna do plus 80. So I'll have 120 in there. 20, 40, 60, 80. And you guys, watching all of these videos, don't feel like you're like if you're going through your budget and you're like, oh my gosh, how does this person budget this much, you know, for this category and this little for that category? You have to base it on your needs and your family needs, and that's it. Like, totally go off of what your needs are. Like, I have doubled some of these because we were just going over. And now I have a little income to justify it as well. So then clothing, I would have been putting 60 in here, but we've already spent that. Commission, I set that aside. Gifts here, we have lots of people that we give gifts to in our family. I'm gonna add 40 to that. So deposit plus 40. So I'll have a total of 140 in there, which I have a couple birthday gifts to get, so that will be going down a little bit. Then our family fund, we've already spent that. Oh, and look it, I didn't even put that. So I'm just gonna put 915 balance as 0. Because I forgot to minus it out before as well. Then next is my fund, which my fund is also family fund. I just kind of use it if we want pizza or ice cream. I use my fund. Okay, so $20 for me, and that leaves $20 for my husband, and that is that, you guys. Deposit plus 20. Okay, and then this last one is my Louis fund, which I'm not going to talk about that in this video. That is for an entire separate video. But so this goes to my husband, this goes in commission, and that is that, you guys. We have budgeted $640, and that will get us through till the 30th and so on. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Look how thick this is. I freaking love my planner wallet, you guys. Oh my gosh. I love it even more than the day I bought it. And with this Louis Vuitton, you guys, it's so, with the canvas and the leather trim, I don't even know, but it's just so nice and soft, and I freaking love it. So anyways, you guys, there you have it. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let me know if you have any questions down below. If not, I will see you on my next video. Okay, bye.